Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bloodborne. In last episode, we non-consensually got shoved into this cage by the giant homeless man with a sack.
Well, you tried sneaking up on him. It didn't work. You got murdered by him.
Yeah,
We decided
long
to...
distance. That dude did not mess around. This episode, we're trying to find our way out of jail. So let's get to it.
Jail with a G, right?
Ah, right, because...
Is it Gale?
Dude, the Brits are wrong. I don't care what anyone says, that spelling is stupid.
So we're getting out of Gale?
G-A-O-L?
I think so.
Madman toils surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. We have secrets to uncover,
Oh,
Dakota.
wow. Look at that pillar real quick that you just passed. That to your left.
Whoop.
That is unsafe. OSHA would have a field day.
This here?
Look how the segments are, like, slightly off. And, like, how they're, like, teetering around.
Meanwhile, there's some graphic design artist at home that's just crying because you're sitting here.
Judging.
Hello?
There's a crazy lady.
Is it a crazy lady?
I just assume everyone's crazy. Look, she's in the corner. She's gonna murder you.
Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear God.
And how... Okay. How you didn't murder her with that spear, I don't know.
I can.
No. Right? You don't want to? You missed.
Well, she lives, I guess. Okay. Up we go.
Also, how do those lamps work when they just don't look like they work? I mean, they're obviously the little lamps work, but I'm at the, like, the really big floor lamps. Like, that one.
That one doesn't. That doesn't work. It's off.
No, the one on the floor!
Oh. Those?
Yeah.
That looks like something you'd see. You remember the Pier 1 imports? That place?
I mean, yes.
That looks like something you'd see there.
Alright, this episode not sponsored by Pier 1.
I think they're out of business, actually.
I always went into those stores just to look because I couldn't afford any of their bullshit.
I think we're under-leveled for this area.
Do you think?
I think so. I also hear... Yeah, you took me, but I'm not gonna fight you. I'm just gonna...
Why not get your revenge?
Sneak by Metal Gear right here. We are the Solid Snack. And look, a lamp! We can get the hell out of here. Also, Cthulhu? Question mark?
No.
Alright. Wow. Jail was a lot easier to get out of than I thought it would be.
I always... Because, as we've always said, we've played this game before, I always remember that lamp being broken. So I forgot that was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, when you come to it later?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why are you sleeping? Okay,
She works very hard.
Keeping my ass alive? Yeah, probably. Let's go to the Cathedral Ward. Let's try to go back and get our stuff. So that I can
man on the cliff.
so that I can still not spend it, and you can have a
Yeah, no.
field day over
Stroke.
that. I don't know why that bothers you so much.
It's
like it's my echoes.
This is our playthrough. I am at your whim, and if I can have any say, it'd be like, please level up.
No,
so
I'd be
die.
leveling. This playthrough would be about 30 episodes longer because we'd be in the dream every 5 seconds.
So?
Oh, hey, look who's here.
I've only so much blood, okay?
I think we got blood from her last
You
time.
already have blood, yeah.
Look, I don't know, okay?
I gave my cats catnips, and I think the idea is backfiring. Ow.
I kind of missed. I went to spear him and just completely whiffed. I don't spear good.
I mean, that's why I'm telling you to spear, because it's not something you're used to doing. You will be the master of Bloodborne and all of its weapons.
No, I wouldn't, because no one in their right mind uses this shite. Whee!
But if you were challenged to a spear duel, you would have the upper hand.
No, I wouldn't, because the only person using this is a psycho who's probably mastered it. Meanwhile, I just sit in R2 from the longest distance that I can.
Ow. I had to change where the microphone is, and so now I can't see your health. And it's good and bad.
It's for the best.
It's probably for the best.
I'm not worried about that guy. Alright. Get homeboy up here. Just... Ow! Jesus!
Again, I can't see the health bar. It's probably for the best. I didn't realize there was like little spikes on the end of it.
On the
Cross,
sticks?
yeah.
Well,
I thought he was
Rip.
about to get back up for a second. I was like,
I was more concerned that the cross just kind of disappeared.
eh.
Alright. Let us drop down.
Hey, they're just right there.
There. You happy? We good?
Oh my god, that was so much!
Nah. Alright, homeboy, let's not do that again. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! This is, not going to end well. Oh. Oh no.
Oh boy.
I hate this weapon, Dakota!
Hey, go get your echoes and then level up and then go kick his ass. Lee!
Ah, but he's so easy. If I had an actual weapon.
No, go get your echoes, go level up, and then go fight him.
Or I can go get my echoes, cut the time that it takes to travel, fight him, and then win.
And then level up!
We'll see. We'll see where this goes. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and mosey on past here. Yes. Because if there's anything playing Dark Souls has taught me is that everything is run passable.
Yeah, that's pretty true. I mean, I haven't played Dark Souls, but I'm thinking about this
But
game.
you're gonna.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. I'm still debating if I want to make you play it for the channel or if I want you to actually enjoy it and do a co-op run with me.
I want to do a co-op run if we do it.
I mean, we're doing it. It's do we do? I don't think we're gonna do a co-op run, or maybe we'll do it in the style of Code Vein where
One of us just...
I'll just come help for the bosses. Yeah, not that the bosses are easy as shit. Yeah, I said it. Come at me. Please don't fall down. If you fall down, I don't know where you're gonna go. Plunging attack.
Okay. Kill him!
And then I bow. See? It was easy. I don't know what you were worried about.
Fuck you.
I don't know what you were worried about. First try.
That's like third try?
First try. We'll edit out all the other tries.
No, because that's previous episodes, sir. How do you think you got into jail?
I just found it. I got arrested by the Bloodborne police for being too good. Oh, hey, there's a guy here.
You're dumb.
I stand by my statement. I stand by my statement.
You're stupid. Oh, hi, big guy. Ow! I don't see your health, but I'm assuming that hurt a lot.
A little bit.
Oh wait, I forgot. I can go look at the other screen to watch your health.
No, because then that's just gonna give you more anxiety, and you're gonna yell at me more.
Like, go use your shit?
Yes,
Your echoes?
but I'm not.
Lee!
What do you think of the Cathedral Ward in general? Just the whole level. Ah, shit! I forgot about these guys.
Okay! Oh god. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh my.
I forgot about them. I
Died!
wanted the cookie.
Ah!
All right, let's not worry about that. The Cathedral Ward as a level, as a main like. I don't know if I'd call it the main area though. You're not like it's probably the biggest.
It's probably the biggest area, yeah. Even though yes, there's lamps that subdue it, but it does feel like it's the largest.
The largest.
Largest.
But like when you think about it, there's really it really is kind of a center, like a city center area. I don't want to say hub because it's the dream, but this area is really like
It
where
does
you go
connect
to
like,
access
what, 3 or 4
everything.
places.
Now, yeah, you get to one of the late game areas in the area we kind of were. You get to where the witches, the Hemwick Charnel Lane over on the left side. You get to Old Yarnum. You get to the forest. Like, it really is like the hub center of everything, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, it's the biggest. I feel like it has a lot, and at the same time, it doesn't have all that much. I think its purpose is really just as the main vein to go everywhere else in the game. Would I be wrong in saying that?
No, not at all. It is in a sense a hub, but if you think about it, churches. Historically, churches were used to be a huge big deal, so I can imagine them being in the center of a town, which would make sense of why you can get to so many places from the Cathedral Ward.
Yeah.
That's just my thinking of how they probably did the thought process of it.
It is like this this game's Firelink, I think.
Wait, what?
Firelink Shrine, that's the main hub, and well, no, I guess Firelink would be more like the Dream. If we're making comparisons. Way to help your homeboy, dude. The fact that this takes 3 swings is just awful.
This stuff feels weird. I've never used Icy Hot before. I usually just take baths like an old lady.
Well, now you're using Icy Hot like a true old lady.
Oh, that's true, huh?
That,
He 360'd you. He's like, no, leave me alone.
he's gonna be guarding.
Ow.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe... Oh, he picked up my echoes. That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen them actively do it.
You know what? These are mine. Oh, yeah. Why you do this to me, Lee?
I didn't die.
Alright, now go get
I would have been a little sad if I died.
Go get your fucking cookie. Cook cookies.
Good throw. It's a good thing I don't use Molotovs for anything.
Lee,
Yes.
can you go fucking use your echoes now?
No.
And go, like, upgrade
I don't need...
things?
I'm good.
No.
I'm good.
No!
We'll buy our lead elixirs. And come to the big area of nothing.
Because this is the DLC stuff, right?
Nope. Nothing. There's nothing here, Dakota. It's a big circle. With absolutely no point and nothing in it.
I know you're looking at me funny, but I'm thinking, and I was like, that if that is, because
It's not the DLC.
It's not DLC.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
So I was thinking, like, if that's the DLC, that means there's a lot of forethought. But I'm like,
Are we doing the DLC?
we might as well.
You just want to see me get my shit kicked in.
I mean, if you keep not doing shit, but you like the fights.
I do. I really enjoy the DLC.
There's only one spot that I know we're going to both equally hate.
Is it? What would that be?
It drip drops.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only spot that I know that you and I both equally just don't like to deal with.
I actively hate that place.
I was like, how do I say this without being really specific?
No, that's all you have to say, and I immediately start having, like, awful flashbacks.
Vietnam flashbacks. That's the only place in the DLC that I don't like. Otherwise, I really enjoy everything else, and I want to hear you be a nerd.
About what?
All the DLC.
Oh, okay.
Because it's so lore-filled.
I mean, the whole game's lore-filled, but nobody knows what's actually going on.
You do, though. So tell us about Hemwick in this sign, right?
They speak English. I like how the sound just cuts there. You didn't see it? It said Hemwick on the
It did say
on the
Hemwick.
sign. Yeah. Apparently, you can see the road going to Cathedral Ward too from up there.
Oh, if you were
somewhere.
to go up.
On one of the side roads. I've never been able to find it, but I have it on good authority that it's there.
Oh, the poor pupper!
Yeah.
Someone was
no.
abusing it. So, as a side story, I just did a 10-hour drive yesterday, and at some point in my drive, there was I guess they were moving, and so they had a whole bunch of random furniture and their German Shepherd in the back of their truck. And then they lost a coffee table, and I kept keeping an eye out because I really didn't want to see their German Shepherd on the road. But luckily I didn't.
Just sounded like some irresponsible asshats.
I imagine what was going on because I never caught up to them. I think they were just moving a short distance, which is why they didn't tie any of their stuff down. But even they lost a dining room table, and then some random people in a van just came by and swooped that stuff up to sell it on the internet. Which does not surprise me with where we live. And where I was. I was in like a place that I'm pretty sure had maybe a population of like 200 people. And that's being really generous.
Spoiler alerts, it's terrible. I would hate to live there.
And the fact that I got the voicemail. of
That's
the
what I'm about to say.
department
When you call the
to it.
police and get the voicemail.
Because I wanted to report it because I didn't know if they kept losing stuff down the road. I didn't know how far they're going. So I was like, hey, I'll just go.
Help! I'm being murdered! We can't take your call right now.
Please leave a message and we'll get back to you soon.
I almost exploded. Also, everyone in this forest is shooting at me.
I'm seeing that, but you are Neo in the Matrix right now. You are dodging all of the bullets. Ow! Oh my god. Why do you do this to me? Ah! Oh my god.
We're good.
Oh, that was cool. I got a real good close-up of the bullet.
Wasn't even close.
But I saw the bullet, yeah. It
No,
was,
I meant-
Oh, the duder.
Me dying. Like, I'd die in this playthrough.
That's why you're playing, because you're the pro here, between the two of us. All I do is clap at
I'm
things.
also playing like an idiot, but
You are good enough to play like an idiot.
that's it. Stroke the ego mode, Dakota.
I slap you on your arm.
Yeah, it's what, the third time you've hit me today?
You also are 3 hours late to our recording session.
This is
today.
true. I might have slept in.
I think that's an understatement. I blew up your phone.
Let it be known that she's crazy. Can't let a man get sleep.
No. It was like, what, 11
was like
before
11
I
in
got
the
your wife to
afternoon.
wake you up?
11 in the afternoon.
Join our Discord to see how this nonsense unfolds.
Yeah, the whole thing's on Discord, available now. Just join it. The link's down in the description. Please talk to us. We're lonely.
Join our family. Oh god, there's two of them?
Yeah.
I only saw the one.
You had your shot, dude. You missed.
Also, yeah, Icy Hot is super fucking weird. I don't want to ever have to use this except when I have to. I'll go take baths.
I used to use it all the time when I played sports. So.
That makes sense though, because it's quick. But for me, I'm almost never sore, and so I just take a bath. Like a really hot, steamy bath and soak for like ever.
We walk into Hemwick Charnel Lane
Charnel? Is that it? Charnel?
with 10 FPS birds.
Okay, so fun fact, when we were playing Rainbow Six on, can't remember if it was PC or PlayStation, there was some birds on the new Chalet, and they're like 2 frames per second.
Awesome.
It was just so funny. Granted, you don't play that game to watch the birds.
No.
But
This also explains why I die in that game a lot more than I should. My backup's watching birds.
I mean, oh, yes. I was like, what? What do you mean?
I guess we'll do what Dakota wants and cash in.
I'm not asking a lot, I think, especially when you have that much and you get, like,
I think you are asking a lot.
1,000 maybe on really big enemies.
I'm not even gonna lie, this is like 2 levels, maybe.
I hope
We
it's
really,
like 8.
we really need
I hope
to.
it's
We really
8.
should be saving up.
Why should we be saving up? Why?
Because we don't need to. We don't
Ah!
need it. You're being too paranoid.
That's my job. That's also why I don't usually play these.
Hello.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in
Have
the
you not talked
times
to them?
of the hunter
Not since I
Ludwig.
got the whatchamacallit, the
They
chalice.
worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erd Chapel.
We already did that.
Oh, so
I guess I never talked to him.
Is Odin No.
That's the chapel where the chapel dweller's at.
I'm sorry. Refresh my dumb memory again.
He's the weirdo
The guy with the red.
that just wants us to help people.
That's in the middle of. Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure because the one that's in the mid, the basically the church for or chapel or whatever, cathedral ward.
Yes.
Yes, that one. Sorry, I always go cathedral ward. Cathedral's where we spawn. No,
The
it's,
cathedral.
it's a
All right.
chapel. That makes sense.
Do I have any little dudes that I can... Yeah, let's see what we can put on our messengers. Top hat. It's always the top hat. They have to look fly like us.
It's either well, I guess if you're wearing the top hat, they have to have top hats.
Yeah.
I usually go with either the pot heads,
Well,
the urns.
You just like the pothead because you can turn around and say, my guys are potheads.
Or I do the bandages, the bloody bandages, because then it looks like they have little red bows.
We could put on a new outfit. I do like our dapper look, but...
Go dress up as what's his face?
Well, we're Henrique now.
You're Henry? No, oh god, what was his first boss name? Second boss.
Oh, Gascoigne?
Yeah!
Nah.
No? You're just like, nah, just no.
Just shoot that down right now. I guess I could put my blood tinge gem in there too. Now that I have the slot for it. I don't know why I made a slot.
Welcome home, good hunter. What
So
is
I
it
have
you
a dumb
desire?
icy hot question. The title of this is going to be Dakota Asks Stupid Questions.
Well, let's give her the small ornament first that we found in the...
What is
oh,
this?
it's like a
in the
comb,
real world.
right? Or something?
Do what?
Was it in a comb or
Can't
something?
remember.
Yeah,
Not
the
a
small
thing
hair
on
ornament.
me. I feel
But is it supposed to go from hot to
a
cold
yearning,
over and over
something
again? Is that its
I
thing?
never felt before.
It's weirdly.
It's icy
Weird to
hot.
me.
It's weird. I thought it'd be once. I thought it'd be icy and then hot, and that was it.
Could
This
this
girl
be?
is having like an epiphany because we brought her something from the real world that she's connected to. And you're here worried about the icy hot.
And she cried a rock for you. Yes, I'm paying attention.
Tearstone, silver shining tearstone, used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. A doll sheds neither blood nor tears, and thus its nature remains unknown. Whoever thinks this is precious must be troubled by severe naivety.
Wait,
She's naive. I'm naive. I'm naive.
I was like, I couldn't find the word.
It's gone. I smashed it.
Naivety?
Now I have a tear gem.
No, it's a
Welcome
tear
home,
blood
good
gems
hunter. What is
thingy.
it you desire?
Alright, let's get our 2 levels. Where are we gonna put these?
See, we're at 4? Oh my god, Lee, you were sitting on so much.
It's alright, I guess.
Do you want to put 1 in endurance to amuse me?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Happy?
Yes!
Okay, let's go. Because it's gonna be a while before we level again.
The But now I feel like you're not going to... Now I feel better.
Why is that?
Because you're not sitting on so much.
You worry too much.
I probably do. And especially with you at the helm, because you're the better player. But
You worry too much. Alright,
all the screaming.
let's go.
So, Lee, what do you think the backstory of this place is?
This area?
Yeah, because they all have their own little bits. Like, obviously, Cathedral Ward is the town center, basically. And
I honestly think this is just a, this is like a little village. I don't think it's more than that. You have the witches, you know, of Hemwick, and they're kind of doing their own thing out here. But it kind of is that, like, its own little forest or woodsy area that's on its own. I mean, even think about it in this normal time. Look how many freaking... Oh, I think that's the pathway up there. Oh, yeah, see, there's the tunnel that goes to the city.
Oh.
You can take it by cart. We can, but...
maybe it's where the crops or something are from.
Yeah.
Because they all have, like, gardening... Not gardening. I mean, well, I say gardening because I'm a plebeian, but farming tools.
Alright, you're creepy. I honestly think it's just a forest area, though.
Also, can we talk about all the graves and bodies?
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Well, like, in a normal time, this is literally just a bunch of graveyards. So maybe it's like... maybe it's their graveyard. There's so many dead people that they have to... segment its own place off outside of the city. I'm sure if I looked into more of the lore-ish part of it, you'd be able to find out what this area actually is. But as far as I can ascertain, that's kind of what I come to. Just a bunch of crazy ladies with mallets.
That's how they build. You have to have a big, long hammer for, fuck, what's the word?
Yes. Ow.
Leverage. Leverage is the word.
Leverage?
Yes.
What you mean?
So that way, if you take a really big thing and you have it from farther away, it hits harder.
Fair enough.
So leverage.
I don't think that's the word, but...
I don't know. I'm trying. I learned it in automotive in school, and my brain is just not.
One throwing fireballs at me. I was gonna say, with a higher skill level, that should do more. So that's nice.
I like how you can't play dumb. I'm pretty sure you're just getting everything on autopilot.
Why is that? Can't the guy inspect around the corner? Would you not have thought to look there?
No.
Maybe I just play these games more.
Well, yeah.
Not just necessarily this game, but these kind of games.
I would have to. How many times have you beat this game?
How many times have I beat this game? God, it's probably like in the 20s or 30s, I imagine.
Because I was gonna say, I can officially say just 2.
Yeah, you're trying to get the trophy. Which is a minimum of 3.
But you have this thing with starting characters over. And...
I am very crazy about, yeah, just restarting characters. But I like to do deathless runs, too. I like to add a little challenge. Yeah. I like to challenge myself. Because, you know, I just don't find these games hard enough, lol.
Like, oh.
This is just, this piece of entertainment is beneath me. Now I'm gonna get my shit pushed in, watch.
Kicked in? I guess it would be pushed in. Ow.
There you go. Get some bone marrow. Not that I can use it with this, because that would just be too good. I know there was a bug early on in the game where you could put arcane gems into this thing and it would do, like, just stupidly, like, you could one-shot bosses in Chalice dungeons with it. Because the arcane would, for whatever reason, the arcane would just break this weapon. So, like, for the first month this game was out, the rifle spear was, like, one of the more broken weapons.
That's really interesting. I don't think you've ever told me that.
Yeah, here's your fun fact for the day. I'll look it up between breaks and see what it exactly was, but... Some light in here. But I know, yeah, it was, like, it was hilariously broken. To their credit, they patched it immediately. It's funny, because this game's, like, on version, like, 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think it's like 7.
And all those patches came within like the first 3 months of the game being out.
I think it shows that it hasn't been updated since 2015.
Yeah, which is when it came out. It came out 2015 in like the fall, and its last patch was in December. So it's like there's a lot of stuff I wish they would balance and change. I wish hair clipping wasn't a thing.
Hair clipping? Oh, yes.
There's some items I just will not wear because the hair clips through it, because I am that insane. And I'm hoping that God willing, because if they go and make this a PS5 remaster, or even better, bring it to PC where people can mod it, you know.
Oh man, could you imagine a modded Bloodborne?
I'd love it. This game look at like that. That's so pretty.
But it's so blank everywhere to your right.
It's a lake.
It's blank. It's a blank lake.
What do you want there to be? Just like a boat? There's just a yacht out on the lake?
If I could have like a little canoe boat just sitting there, just floating in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It's like two of these witches that got lost. We're coming! They just got lost on the way
It would
to
just be a fun thing
the
that,
main
like,
character.
if you take your monocle and like look.
Oh
up there.
yeah, that would be a fun thing in this super serial game.
No. You put it out there. They're just stuck and they're just sitting in the boat doing
I
nothing.
honestly don't think there's really any fun Easter eggs in this game.
It's all super British all the time.
We have to go play the new Borderlands DLC though.
Anyway, why do we need to play the new Borderlands DLC?
I think we task failed successfully with that.
I think you did too.
They added the Bloodstarved Beast as a gun, apparently.
Wait,
Is what it's called. It's just called the Bloodstarved Beast.
any affiliation?
The red text on it it's like chaos, or some say chaosm.
It is a straight Easter
It's a
egg.
straight reference, yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't know that was there. We'll have to cut that. I think you're right. I think I am playing this game on autopilot right now. To be fair,
You've played this 20 plus times.
I do not like this area.
Oh my god. Late.
Also, to be fair, these guys can go suck a nut. I don't know what either of us were thinking there. I'm gonna open this before I get dead.
He's bringing his friend over.
This is why I favor skill builds. As long as you can... Well, also, I love the physics in this game. The ragdolls.
Oh, yes.
What? What are you doing on her?
Oh, that was the dog from earlier. So maybe you just pushed them off?
Probably. I didn't knock him down.
It'd be super nice if it does go to PC, because that means that the models can be exported.
Would you enjoy that?
It would be cool to get a, like, close-up, because that means all, like, the things with, we saw something, how there's eyeballs behind the doll's eyeballs or something like that.
Yeah. Find more things, fun things like that.
Yeah.
The thing I hate about it is that people look into it like it's like, oh, eyes on the inside, because that is a major theme in this game, as, you know, you're gaining insight, eyes on the inside. And people are like, oh, the doll has eyes on the inside. What does it mean? It probably means nothing. It's probably...
They were probably really lazy.
It's probably a place to hide a texture, yeah. But
reusing assets.
everybody looks into this shit. And I know there's this big debate on is Dark Souls and Bloodborne storytelling like good storytelling? You know,
I personally don't like it, but
everything told through item description. Like
Yeah.
the stories on, like the main story is there. Find the Pale Blood, and everything that happens, you just have to piece it together.
yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But that's just because I like being immersed. Which I'm not saying that this is not immersive. Some people
It's immersive
really,
in a different way.
Yeah, some
I
people
like it.
really like that.
Yeah.
That it gives them like treasure hunting as to do.
Yeah. In this, I feel like I'm being thrust into the world, and it's like my character, because it allows me to roleplay the character how I would play it. Like when I come into a world, I don't know what's going on. This is all like I'm running through a graveyard. If I find someone to talk to, I'd always roleplay like, if this was me, would I talk and trust this guy? You know?
I wouldn't trust nobody.
No, I would murder everybody. But that's why I like these games, and I haven't played Dark Souls 2 or 3 yet. I think those will be blind playthroughs when we get to them. I have played 1, and I think... Ow. And I think it'll be a little better for it. Maybe.
I was polling some friends about it, and I heard that 2 is the most conflicted, I think, of the 3.
I think that's the best way to put it. It's because Miyazaki wasn't on it, and you can tell they did a bunch of different things. Hello?
What? He's showing you his dominance.
I will show him.
But yeah, that's like I think the best way to put it, as you said. But like
It's conflicted, yeah. Divisive,
yeah.
polarizing.
I just kind of saw her go. Meh. There you go. You are a foul beast. How do you feel about
That's
that?
fair. I mean, I literally just come down
Murdered
here
their
and
entire
cut down
village.
all their brethren. Yeah.
Oh man, look to your right. There's a dude hanging by his ankles and
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, I don't remember how to play this
So
game.
as a lure to later on, can you go back to the guy who wasn't hanging upside down?
This guy?
Yeah. He reminds me of a DLC character. Do you think it's just bandages on his head, or is that like a sign of a merchant? Like, I don't know. If
I think it's just bandages on his head.
Do you think that's how it is for the DLC character I'm thinking of too?
No.
What's his deal? Are we gonna get to that?
I don't think he has a deal. I think that guy just has... I think you're looking too much... And this is what I'm talking about. When the story's not in the forefront, people have the... You know, they tend to look too
For
far
everything?
into it. Yeah.
That's
And
why I don't like this.
And happy accidents happen where, you know, the writer didn't intend that, but a cool thing comes out of it. And it's like, oh, you know, that's not what I intended, but, hey, that's a cool side effect of this. And people come up with their own conclusions. And, you know, it can be fun for speculating. I mean, God, Vadividya. I would even say, well, not Bife. I think Destiny has enough lore in its grimoires and stuff. He literally just pieces everything together with that and all the descriptions and whatnot. But when you have people like Vadi who go through, which I love his videos, but a lot of it is just speculation.
Right.
You know, and that's how this game's meant to be consumed, and that's how it is. And a lot of people need to not take it as fact, as that's what's going on. It's more just like, because you don't know.
Right.
You come into this world, you're a foreigner, you do not know what's going on. And it's just kind of, you know, come to your own conclusions. Like, why are there a bunch of bodies strewn on the ceiling?
That's a lot more than it should be. Also, as a weird side tangent, I realized that Kingdom Hearts has shit like that in it too. I didn't really think about it because I don't pay that much attention to the other lore of it.
It has what?
It had Kingdom Hearts has always had like Bloodborne, Dark Souls lore into it. There is stuff that's not said, but it's there for you to piece together.
Yeah, it's very,
I forgot about it until I started looking into it because I got into 3. I finally finished 3. So I've been kind of just fucking around with it. I was like, oh yeah, there's all this aspect of it too.
Did you enjoy 3?
It was
Mixed feelings?
I have mixed feelings. We have someone in our Discord, join our Discord. that was like, hey, yeah, it's kind of like press button to win. And so I had one challenging boss fight in that entire main playthrough, and I'm playing on the second hardest difficulty, which is usually really good, like for a challenge, and I didn't have any of that, and that made me really disappointed.
Gotcha. I haven't played any of them,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
So, when I was playing one of the other ones on the second hardest difficulty, when I was streaming, people were like, oh, this is like Kingdom Hearts meets Dark Souls type of, because you have to really know the mechanics, you really have to know the fights to even make it through them. I didn't have that in 3. What? Did they just throw in shit at you?
I think so. They're kind of pissy that I'm ignoring them.
And that's something I do appreciate in these games. Yeah, it's very abrasive of a learning curve, but once you get it, it's so fun.
Yeah, and I would even go as far as, yeah, the learning curve is big. I wouldn't say it's any more than most RPGs. I'd say it's actually not that bad when you break it down. It's just you know, people go approach these games. You have your God of Wars and your
The button mashers.
what's the Dante Devil May Cry,
Oh, okay, yeah.
where it's like, yeah, you're a god that sits, you push buttons and you push buttons to win. You have to be more calculated, and that's what your green juice is up there. You have to be a lot more calculated with everything. But if you take your time, these games aren't that bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You take your time, you make a plan. You have to be a little more knowing of what you want to do. But if you got a plan 9 out of 10 times and you play careful, you're fine. You know, this game kind of breaks the mold on that, and where you have to be a little more aggressive, but it's that you still have to be smart.
That's them just going, hey, Dark Souls is you're a shield turtle, and this one's like, you know what? Shield turtle's not good. Shield turtle get you killed.
Shield turtle bad. Which, I mean, when I played Dark Souls, I played two-handed sword.
Yeah, I think you mentioned how, the preferred place for Dark Souls is to be slow and calculated, but it's absolutely possible to be full-on aggressive.
And this was my first game, so going into Dark Souls, that's how I just approached it. I was like, okay, I don't want to do one-handed knife and a shield, because I tried that, and it just wasn't doing anything.
You just weren't feeling it.
Couldn't scratch anything, yeah. So I went two-handed sword, and then I think I ended up adopting a shield at one point. But it was more just as a parry. Like, I would just sit and learn how to parry, and that made it just so much more enjoyable. It's just when you play this, the timing's a little off, because on this one, you have to parry as the attack is about to come, as they're channeling into the attack, whereas
as we were comparing things, so wasn't the parry time on Code Vein, like, in the middle of their attack? No,
Code Vein's parry time was...
This one was in the middle of their attack. Code Vein was like...
Code Vein was like when they were on top of you, murdering you, is when... Code Vein was a weird one. I enjoyed it. It was a weird one.
But once we got it, yeah. And that goes back to, they have a weird learning curve, where it took us a while to figure it out, but once we did, it was breeze.
Ooh.
I just smell like mints.
You smell like mints. Is that what you said?
I smell like mints, yes.
It's probably the menthol.
I know it is. It's just, it's weird.
Oh, by the way, we beat a boss. We can now put Carol runes, which are just like ring slots.
Oh, would this have been, because you got Gascoigne? You said beat a boss.
We just beat the witches.
Oh, and the witches. Yeah, okay. That is such a not boss to me that I always forget that it's a boss.
Look, they couldn't put any more effort into making that boss fight engaging, so I will not make any effort to
make it. Oh, by the way, as we talked about Kingdom Hearts over the entire thing.
Yep. I think we got time for a quick boss.
Wait, what?
I think we got time for a quick boss.
Quick boss to where? What? Because you know this way better than I do. I mindlessly follow you around and do magic attacks, so...
I'll leave it up to you. Do we want to go do a quick boss, or do we want to wait till the next episode and go back to the jail and explore that area, now that we're a little not squishy?
do a quick boss.
Okay. Let's go do a quick boss.
And you leveled up, so I can't complain.
I did it just for you.
I super appreciate you, sir. I love you for it.
Because, if not, I'd be listening the whole time. I'm gonna level up! You need to level up! You're gonna die!
Small portable lantern.
What's that?
Oh, I was reading the thingies.
Oh,
We're still playing offline, correct? So we're not
Yes.
seeing all the ghosts.
Yeah. I generally play online. I like getting invaded. I'll sit and ring my sinister bell so I can see. Unfortunately, when you're doing new characters, you know, you're not gonna get a lot of new people. You get more people that are like
They live and breathe this game.
end game. Yeah, because you can go through, and I don't agree with it. And I think Dark Souls 3 made it. Is it 2 or 3? Made it so it had like loot memory. So you pushed your game. It was kind of like Blood or Code Vein.
Okay.
Where when you picked up an item, it was like, okay, your game's at this level once you pick up a certain... No, it wasn't Code Vein, that's Dark Souls.
Yeah, I think that's a Dark Souls thing.
Once you, you pick up a certain item, it's like, oh, I'm at this certain level now.
Even when you're not.
Yeah. And it's supposed to keep people from
Smurfing.
smurfing.
Or twinking. It's called twinking.
Twinking here, yeah. But it's basically the same thing. You know, you go through and there's people that go through and beat those high level dungeons and then have a level 3 character that just comes and raffle stomps everything. And that's just how it is.
I'm just remembering us escorting our friend Ben to his scythe and all the spiders that came to attack him because he wanted an endgame scythe at level 10.
Well, those were like the Zuli the Witch dungeons, which are fun, but you're not supposed to access them that early, so we were doing end game level.
But so it took 2 endgame people and then 1 noob. Just so he could get his
But we were
scythe.
in his game, so everything still one-shot us.
It was fun chaos. Her hands are so big.
You know, I think our death counter's up to about 8 or 9.
Fuck.
I don't think
haven't-
I've died to a boss.
Shit.
You know, I'm not worried about it. I think you're just... Why would you put 11?
Because I'm looking. You were at 9 and you died twice this one.
Did I die twice?
You died twice to
To
one
bad guy.
bad guy and also to big talking axe man because you died to because Cookie.
Did I died to the bad guy twice or once?
No, once and then because you were trying to get a cookie.
Ah. But I haven't died to a boss yet.
Yeah, so death count is 11.
One of the things I really like about this over Dark Souls is the breakable limbs.
I do find that really interesting. Like, if I could have broken the legs of the Skull King on Code Vein, that would have made my life so much easier from that guy flying around across the arena.
Try to get some of that health back.
I think I find her character design the most interesting.
Really?
I mean, there's some really interesting ones, but like, from going from a not boss character to boss character and then her popping back up in the DLC type of thing. I think she pops up in the DLC. Just the fact that she's wrapped up in bandages, that's how her fur kind of looks, is like mummy bandages. Oh, you died!
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
I'm so sorry! Well.
I honestly think I can't hear the music, so I'm not like it's killing me. I know. I don't care if this gets. We're not even like doing money.
No, but if I have to mute it or whatever, so that way it's ad free, that means us talking is muted.
I thought this separated our.
It does, but I don't find out until after I upload it. And I don't want to have to go and take something back down to have to re-upload it, and then it's like, okay, here's 1, 2, 4,
Maybe.
3.
Maybe during boss fights, I'll just throw in my. I'll throw on Spotify and just throw in my earbuds. You just won't get commentary during the fight. We'll give this one more go. We're kind of running short on time here, so.
You said it was a quick, easy boss fight. But yeah, no, the fact that she's got the bandages, her fur looks like bandages, and then when you see her later, she's still in white.
Yeah.
You're not. I guess I can't yell at you for not picking this up. It wasn't fun. Wait.
It's funny because I'm usually like, I usually have a serrated weapon for this. Because she's beast, so serrated does a little more damage. Yeah. So I'm seeing a lot more attacks than I normally do. Because usually by this point I've already kind of killed her.
Oh yeah, because she's the DPS check boss, right?
Yeah. But I maintain that this weapon is all the booty flakes.
But you can.
No matter how much you say I'm gonna be an expert. Oh, stop it!
I mean, I saw you defeat was it Kaz?
Yeah.
No, Orphan of Kaz. With the
Yeah,
hammer.
but the hammer's a good weapon.
But you defeated it in hammer form. It was impressive. I was impressed. Now go beat the game with something useless.
I'm literally just beating her with a stick.
Yes. Remember, it's like a tree branch with a gun duct taped to it, and then a knife duct taped to the gun.
Like, I don't have any I usually have an overhead there for her. Broke her arm. That should be enough.
All that blood. And the fact that, because of that gold pendant, too, you get a little bit of lore from her.
Yeah. Light the lamp.
Are you gonna... We should touch the skull next time.
No, we'll leave it off here.
We'll leave it off here?
We'll leave it off here. We'll touch the skull and leave it off there. So, we can discuss the lore implications when we come back.
Okay.
We'll leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger. So, if you like the video, like, sub, comment, do all the stuff that I hate telling you to do. I appreciate all of you for watching, and until next time, we will see you all later.
Bye!
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.